In a time when the automotive world was going through radical changes, the late 1970s brought forward machines that were often caught between old-school mechanical simplicity and the rise of modern engineering. Among these transitional titans was a car that few people remember today, yet it made a significant statement in its own right, the 1978 Triumph 786. Welcome back to Heavy Duty, where machines speak louder than words, and today, we're diving deep into the rare and mysterious British beast that is the Triumph 786. To truly appreciate what the 786 was all about, we have to zoom out for a moment and look at the automotive climate of the late 70s. Gas prices were up, emission standards were tightening, and car companies were trying to figure out how to blend performance with efficiency, style with practicality. British Leyland, the parent company of Triumph, was under pressure. Quality issues, labor strikes, and a shifting market meant that every new model had to hit hard. The Triumph 786 was one of those attempts to pivot and prove that the Brits still had something up their sleeve. Now, let's talk about the visual presence of this car. The Triumph 786 had a silhouette that stood out. It wasn't bulky, nor was it aggressively compact. Its proportions were balanced and smooth, yet it had this confident stance that almost dared you to underestimate it. The front end was sharp and forward-facing, with quad-round headlights tucked under a streamlined brow. The grille was minimalist, yet sophisticated, emphasizing clean lines instead of flashy gimmicks. It wasn't trying too hard, and that made it stylish in an understated way. The hood had a subtle power bulge, hinting that something decent lay underneath. Fender creases ran just enough to give the profile character, and chrome trim wrapped tastefully around the windows and bumpers, giving it that quintessential 70s elegance. At the rear, it had rectangular taillights that were both functional and bold, and a tailgate design that leaned toward the sporty side without screaming about it. The whole thing sat on 13-inch or optional 14-inch steel wheels with chrome center caps that shimmered just right when the sun hit. The Triumph 786 didn't have to shout. It whispered class. Seats were surprisingly comfortable. The front buckets had decent bolstering, and the rear bench, while not luxurious, was functional enough to accommodate two full-grown adults. Upholstery choices included cloth or vinyl in colors like tan, burgundy, or classic black. Fold-down armrests and door pockets gave it a bit more practicality than you'd expect from a car that looked so sleek from the outside. This has been Heavy Duty, bringing you another deep dive into machines that matter. If you love the sound of vintage engines, the feel of classic craftsmanship, and the stories behind the steel, you're in the right place. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments below.